In Pittsfield, 2 educators have been indicted on criminal charges, including involuntary manslaughter in connection with the death of a 12-year-old girl back in 2012. Thanks for joining us here tonight for Western Mass News at 6. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Western Mass News reporter Addie Patterson has more after speaking with the DA's office about the victim's father and the victim's father about the recent indictments.
Educators Linda Whitaker and Megan Braley of Pittsfield are now facing 3 criminal charges each, including involuntary manslaughter in regards to the death of Giver Essien.
At least hearing this today, this makes me feel that justice will probably prevail.
The Berkshire District Attorney's Office announcing on Thursday that educators Megan Braley and Linda Whitaker of Pittsfield will now face 3 criminal charges each for the death of 12-year-old Giver Essien after she drowned in Benedict Pond in Great Barrington on a summer field trip back in July of 2024.
And it's mandatory in Massachusetts, if you're going to run a program like this, that you have to do swim tests ahead of time. And these tests should have been done to get the availability and the level of swimming technique that each particular student had. That was not done.
Western Mass News spoke with Berkshire District Attorney Timothy Shugru. He says because the field trip was running behind that day, the adults in charge allowed all 35 campers to go into the water at once, leading to unlawful safety issues and the drowning of Giver Essien.
At least 3 to 4 children approached the site coordinator, Miss Braley, and told her that Giver couldn't swim, she was in the water, and she had gone under. That was not followed up. In fact, the kids said that it was laughed off, which was disheartening. So there was never a search for the child.
Shugru says later when supervisors did a head count on the bus, they noticed that Giver was missing. He says they then contacted her father before anyone on scene phoned 911.
They called me first and they were like, they can't find her. I was like, what do you mean you can't find her? Then like 10 minutes time she called again. She's like, oh, you found her, she was under the water. I said, which water? What was he doing? Was he swimming? He said, so who allowed you to let her swim? She's gone.
After pulling Giver from the water, crews tried for over 30 minutes to save her, but she was pronounced dead. This all happening just days before her 13th birthday. Giver's father, Richard Essien, telling Western Mass News while these recent indictments bring a sense of justice to the situation, there's still ways to go before he can say justice has been served.
I'm just waiting for the court to decide what next. Let's see what the court brings to us.
An obituary for Giver is still up and active, so if you're interested in viewing that, visit our website, westernmassnews.com. And of course, the DA's office is encouraging anyone going in or around the water this summer to be careful and use the proper safety precautions. For now, reporting in Pittsfield, Addie Patterson, Western Mass News.